like to give a shout out to Pat Krantz and Pam Fisher, our photographers, who are always committed to giving our Gator teams the best they have. They're both very talented. We're back. It's Otto-Eldred basketball with 5:08 left in the third quarter. 0 team fouls for both teams. Drummond gets it into Bell. Bell out front, trying to set something up. Van Scooter's trying to get open. Over to Hakes. Tries to get it inside to Reinhardt, but Renner comes up with it. Gators are on the move. Out to Evans, who takes a drive and up. Moses with the rebound, up and in. Moses for 2. Drummond against the press, over to Reinhardt, down low to Hakes, up and in. Hakes for 2. Kalia Dow with the ball out front for the Gators. It's 22-19, Gators in the lead. Into Jillian Renner, out to Ella Moses. Emily Ella Moses with a steal. We have a foul on number 12. We have a sub for the Terrors waiting to come in. It's going to be Terror basketball. Lexi Prince is in the ball game for Van Scooter. Drummond will take the ball out of bounds, and they're going to go against that Gator press. Reinhardt, Bell, looking to dish it off. She's being double teamed. Over to Drummond, takes a drive. Out to Prince, Bell, inside to Hakes, and Jenna Renner with the rebound. Evans at the three-point line, Moses at the three-point line. Cross court to Eric, into Moses, who takes a drive and up and in. Ella Moses for 2. Bell and Drummond trying to break that press. They're across half court, down under to Prince. Back out to Bell, who's going to try a 3, and she swishes it. Bell for 3. Kalia Dowell bringing the ball up the court for the Gators. It's 24-22. 2.5 minutes left to go in the game. Dowell on the drive, up, and she makes it. 2 points for Kalia Dowell. 26-22 Gators. Drummond has the ball out front for Otto, looking for somebody, lost her dribble. Reinhardt over to Prince, tries the 3, doesn't get it, rebound Bell. Hicks takes a shot, misses. Drummond with a rebound, shoots and misses, and we have a foul on Dowell. Drummond's going to the line for 2. She makes the first one, 23-26 Gators. Into the game is Willow Sowers for Eric, and Van Scooter's in for Reinhardt. Drummond has one more foul shot. She can make the Terrors be within 2 points of this ball game. And she does it, 24-26. Dowell wasn't too happy with herself, but it looks like she snapped out of it. She's ready to play. Renner thinking about it, out to Willow Sowers, who gets it knocked out of bounds, and it'll be Gator basketball. 2 minutes left to go in the third quarter. 2 team fouls for the Gators. 0 for Otto-Eldred. Moses into Dowell. Squares up and looks, thinks about shooting, out to Evans. We have a kick on Otto, Gator ball underneath. See if the Gators can come up with a score here. They're only up by 2. It's been a pretty close ball game, back and forth a little bit. I think the biggest lead might have been 4 points. Into Dowell, who takes a on the floor jump ball. It's going to be Otto-Eldred basketball. And let's see if the Gators are going to keep that press on. They're thinking about it. Looks like Dowell's going to take him on in the backcourt. That's Gutsy with 3 fouls. Now she comes off. Rebound Renner. She's coming up the court facing a sea of blue. Back to Dowell, who takes a 3-point shot. But Moses with a rebound, back up and in. 2 points for Ella Moses. 28-24. Bell with the ball for the Otto-Eldred Terrors. She's out front, giving her team a chance to set up. She's over to Prince. Inside to Drummond, who makes a move, shoots the ball, rebound, Hakes. We have a Dowell was in there fighting for the ball. I don't know what the call is. It's in my blind spot. It's blue ball underneath. Dowell's out of the game to take a rest. Emily Eric's back in. Excuse me, not Emily Eric, Madison Eric. Both sisters play for the Gators. Tipped away by Renner. Otto-Eldred ball out of bounds. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. 28-24. Van Scooter with the ball. She's looking for somebody. Back to her. Looking to reverse it. She's getting hounded by Renner. Bell's thinking about the 3-pointer, but she's going to drive and kick it back out to Prince. Down to Drummond. Out to Van Scooter, who drives. Kicks it back out to Bell. Bell drives, and she gets fouled by Moses. Shooting foul, going to the line for 2. Bell struggled at the foul line tonight, but we'll see if she can knock down a couple. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter, 28-24. Bell for a charity shot. Up and in. Making it a 3-point ball game. Renner into Moses. Over to Evans, tries to get it into Moses, changes her mind, goes to Sowers, and we have a timeout by Coach Evans. I think our cheerleaders are thinking about going out. They're just going to do a cheer from the bench. Our cheerleaders are Lily Babcock, Ashlyn Baker, Alexis Bennett, Jersey Gamet, Savannah Hart, Destiny Jimerson, Lillian Reed, Elena Reinhart, Mila Senna, Cadence Smoker, Chloe Stilson, Hannah Wirtz, and Jade Wirtz. Terry Austin is the head coach with Alexis Reed and Madison Kotwitz as their helpers. Got quite the game going on. I don't think either team has been up by 5 points yet. 3 team fouls for Port, but that will reset in 12.8 seconds. Fouls reset every quarter this season with a new PIAA rule. After 5 fouls, you're in the double bonus. Eric with the ball out front as point guard into Evans. Evans looking around. Closely guarded. Okay, she took the shot. She didn't get the shot off in time. Gators up by 3, 28-25, and we're going to go to our cheerleaders. To start the fourth quarter, we have Gators 28, Otto-Eldred Terrors 25. Team fouls are back to 0. It's been a close game so far. I did mark down some points for people, but it's very unofficial, so I don't even dare say. I do know Addie Bell has a couple three-pointers for Port. Ella Moses has done some scoring for Port Allegany, and Bryn Evans has a three-pointer. Kaylee Dowell's done some scoring for Port. Van Scooter, Bell, Reinhardt, and Prince for Otto-Eldred. Madison Eric has one foul shot that she made tonight for the Gators. And it's Gator basketball at half court. Ella Moses will bring it in to Kalia Dowell. And here we go, folks. This will decide it for the opening league game for the Port Allegany Gators. Can they avenge beating the Otto-Eldred Terrors, who beat them twice last season, but lost 5 seniors this year? But Otto-Eldred had a pretty good bench because they're here and they're doing pretty well tonight against the Lady Gators. Reinhardt has the ball into Hakes. She drives against 3 white shirts and misses, and Drummond with a rebound, and a foul is called on number 10. Otto will have the ball underneath. Ella Moses with her second, I believe. First team foul for the quarter for Port. Otto-Eldred into Reinhardt. She's looking over to Hakes, out to Van Scooter. Van Scooter drives, gives it back to Reinhardt, who shoots and sinks it. 27-28. We have a 1-point ball game. Gators on the move. Over to Evans. Cross court to Eric. Moses. Renner has the ball out front. Back to Evans. Evans takes a drive up. Misses. Down with the rebound is Van Scooter with a little bumbling. Drummond has it over to Hakes. Out front to Bell. Bell to Van Scooter, back to Bell. Trying to make something happen. She's going in high to Hakes, who misses, and a tip by Reinhardt gives Drummond a shot, misses on rebound, up and scores. Otto-Eldred takes the lead by 1, 29-28, with Drummond's own rebound back up for 2. Moses takes a drive all the way in for 2. She's quick, and they really didn't know what to do. I don't think they were set on defense yet, and she just dribbled right through them. Found a hole and up for 2. Bell with the ball out front, 30-29 Port Allegany, 5 minutes and 45 seconds left in the game. Drummond drives again, shoots and misses. Dowell with a rebound. Tries to pass it up court to Renner, but it throws it into coach's hands out of bounds, and he's telling them, let's settle down, girls. Reinhardt into Bell. Girls look winded. I think all of them, Otto-Eldred and Port, they're feeling the end of the game wind. Drummond driving. Out to Bell, thinks about it, drives, tries to go into Hakes, who shoots it and misses. Dowell with the rebound, and here go the Gators. Up the court's Dowell. Trying to go in, forces it in, gets the foul. Dowell to the line for 2. Port hasn't been to the foul line very much tonight at all. In fact, I think this is Otto-Eldred's first foul of this half, and I'm not certain they fouled the first half. They've really played controlled defense. Her first shot is up and good. 31-29. Ella Moses is taking a breather, and Willow Sowers is in here, and this shot is up. No good. Fighting for the rebound. Drummond comes down with it. That could have made it a 3-point game, but we're down to a 2-point game. Drummond still dribbling. Over to Reinhardt, who takes a 3-point shot and makes it. And we have a timeout. Otto-Eldred as Ella Moses checks back in for Sowers. Gator cheerleaders on the floor. We're going to the PA mic. Good job, Gator cheerleaders. It's 31-32. Otto-Eldred Terrors up by 1, leading the Lady Gators with 4 minutes, 45 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter of this league opening game for the Port Allegany Gators, who are looking to beat the Terrors after 2 losses last season. They're only 2 losses from last season. We're getting ready to start here. It's going to be Gator basketball, I believe. And Moses brings it up the court. They made a little change here. Kalia was the point guard for a while. Now they've got Ella out there who drives. Off blue, Gator ball. Dowell's going to take the ball out of bounds for the Gators. Into Evans, around to Moses. Back to Dowell, who drives. Looks over to Willow Sowers. Cross court to Evans. Moses recovers. Over to Renner. Thinks about it. Decides to drive and kick it back out, but Otto-Eldred Reinhardt knocks it out of bounds. Gator basketball underneath. Renner will trigger it for the Gators. Gators looking to score and take the lead. Van Scooter keeps kicking the ball as it's being thrown in bounds. She's got some height on Renner, I think. There we go, over the top to Dowell, gets the set shot, doesn't get it. Reinhardt with a rebound, over to Hakes, and Bell's coming up the floor. Looking for Drummond, not open. She decides to drive herself. We have a whistle. I believe it's a foul on the floor. Willow Sowers with a block, and we've got Madison Eric back in the ball game. Otto-Eldred takes the ball, the baseline, out of bounds. Drummond sets the pick, coming around, looking for somebody open. Can't get it, there's a fight over it, jump ball. Stays Otto-Eldred ball. Renner and Drummond going at it. Otto-Eldred lines up. They're looking to get a bucket here. Gators are all over them. We have I believe Bryn Evans is going to get it for a trip, but calling it a block. That was just happenstance there, but you have to call it. Otto-Eldred will try again. Bringing it in bounds, looking for Hakes. Got fingertips on it, can't get it. Dowell fights, and Bryn Evans comes out with a basketball and up the court. Over to Eric, to Renner takes a three, misses it, but Drummond down with a rebound. Drummond and Renner. Renner backs off, and Drummond travels. That happens when your adrenaline's going, you're excited, it's a close ball game. We have 3 minutes, 30 seconds left to go. Port Allegany 3 team fouls, Otto-Eldred 1. Moses with the ball up top. Over to Renner, thinks about shooting it, back to Moses. Dowell takes the drive, back out to Moses. Drives in and shoots it up for 2. Ella Moses for 2, nice drive. 33-32, Port Allegany up by 1. Bell with the ball out front. Over to Reinhardt, into Hakes, up and in. Hakes for 2. 34-33, Otto-Eldred Terrors. They're trading the lead by 1 point. Moses on the drive, recovers, out to Dowell, who's on the drive, up and in. Now Port Allegany by 1. 2.5 minutes left to go in the 4th quarter. Drummond with the basketball for Otto-Eldred out front. Bell with the ball. Hakes with a pick, and the ball now, shoots, misses. Moses with the rebound. The Gators have the ball, and Moses is looking for a hole. She's quick. If she finds a hole, she's going to go through that and drive. Dowell with the ball. Bryn out front for 3. Just off. Otto-Eldred with the rebound. Renner not giving up. Drummond to Reinhardt, almost taken by Maddie Eric. Reinhardt's shot misses, no good. Hakes with the rebound, tied up inside. Called a jump ball between Dowell and Hakes. Hakes' teammates checking her out. She might have got a little scratch there accidentally. That can happen. It's contact sport. We have a timeout, and the cheerleaders are on the floor. We have a close one here, folks. It's a 1-point ball game. Gators up by 1, 35-34 against the Otto-Eldred Terrors. We have 1 minute, 47 seconds left to go in the 4th quarter. Port Allegany has 3 team fouls. Otto-Eldred has 1 team foul. We're just getting to the end of a timeout. We'll come back out. I think it's Otto-Eldred ball. Oh, it's Gator ball. Ella Moses is going to inbound it to Kalia Dowell. And Ella's got the ball as point guard, bringing it up the court. Both teams looking to take that lead with just 1.5 minutes left. Evans with a drive and 2. That gives Port Allegany the biggest lead in a while by 3 points, 37-34. Bell with the ball out front for Otto-Eldred into Hakes. Hakes almost loses it to Evans. Timeout, Port Allegany. Coach Evans, I think, thought his team was in a little bit of trouble, going to travel or something, so he called a timeout. Smart move in a close game like this. He's taken a 30-second, and we have our cheerleaders on the floor. Back to our PA mic. We have 1:22 left to play here. This is a exciting ball game. The Gators have broken their lead. They're up by 3. That might not sound like a lot, but they traded back and forth by 1 point for about 5 minutes of play. It was either team up by 1. Gator basketball. Kalia Dowell to inbound the ball for the Gators. We've got Moses and Eric back court. Moses to Dowell. Dowell guarded by Bell. Bell staying right with her, putting pressure on. Over to Eric. Looks like the Gators are spreading it out a bit, maybe trying to stall a little. Dowell. Moses. Eric. Yeah, they're just doing that 3-man weave out front, just trying to kill some time because 3 points is a lot, and now it's 5. Bryn Evans with 2, 52 seconds left to play. Gators are up by 5. Drummond with the ball out front for Otto, thinking about it. Bell with 3, misses. Batted in by Hakes, out of bounds Otto-Eldred. Gator basketball, 38 seconds left to play. 5-point ball game. Otto-Eldred's going to press. Moses is going to inbound the ball, 38 seconds left. Into Dowell. And Otto-Eldred wants to foul. And Bell succeeds, and that gives Otto-Eldred 2 team fouls. They need to foul 3 more times in 30 seconds just to give Gators a double bonus. So they should be careful who they foul. This is where that new rule comes into play. It used to be a 1-on-1 and gave you a chance to get the ball if they missed the first shot. Now if the athlete misses the first shot, they get a second shot. Into Renner. Back court, Renner to Moses. One of the few mental errors I've seen tonight. Otto-Eldred basketball, 31 seconds left. 5-point ball game. Gators up by 5, 39-34. Bell with the ball. Gator defense is strong. She's double teamed. Offensive foul called on Bell. It will be Gator basketball, 23 seconds left. That's the 3rd team foul for Otto-Eldred. Port has 3 team fouls as well. Moses is going to inbound to Dowell. 20 seconds left. Let's see what the Gators can do here. Bell, strong on defense. Drummond up to help Moses. Playing it safe. We got a foul. Drummond fouled Moses. That's 4 team fouls. They're looking to get that 5th one. 13.3 seconds left. I think Otto-Eldred's going to try to foul to get to the double bonus charity line to try to get that ball back. But we got Eric up for 2, and she makes it. Gators up by 7, and that clock is ticking. 6, 5. Moses bats it out of bounds. Otto-Eldred ball on the side. Looks like the Gators are going to come away with this win tonight. They fought hard. Close ball game right up until the last 2 minutes, 3 minutes of the game. All come down to the 4th quarter. Van Scooter to inbound the ball. She gives it to Bell. Shoots a 3, misses it. And they don't get the last shot off on time, and the Gators come away with their league win, their first game of the season that's a league game, and they come up with a 41-34 victory over Otto-Eldred Terrors. The boys Gator team plays away tomorrow night at Otto-Eldred, and I know next week both our teams face Countersport the same night. I believe it's Wednesday. The girls are home, the boys are away. Thursday next week, the girls have a home game against Johnsonburg. And so we have a lot going on the next couple weeks. Basketball season is in full swing. So thank you for tuning in tonight. We apologize for the technical difficulty. Good job, Gators.